Welcome to Let's Play Rule the Waves 2 as France, starting in 1920. This is episode 76, and I notice it's also my 101st video. So if you've been watching for a while, thank you. It's been so much fun doing all of these. We are in the tail end of our war with Italy, I expect, just waiting for Sardinia to fall. 11 months in, the Italians really haven't got much left to throw at us, so let's just dive straight in and see. So, a convoy attack. I love a good convoy attack in support of the land battle. Yes, please. Oh, the Italians declined. There might be quite a bit of Italians declining. A coastal raid. Is that on me or them? It looks like it's on me. I'll if it's so my concern is that it's too close to Italian air bases and I'll needlessly suffer for little or no. Actually, I'm going to decline. I thought if it was me attacking them, trying to do a coastal raid, that might be something else. A coastal raid in Albania. Someone's reminded me that I own Albania, so it's not that far out of the way as I imagined. So let's say yes to that, and they've accepted. So I'm going to suppress the airfields because the Italian Air Force is by far and away the most significant force on the battlefield. Looks like I've got a couple of cruisers. I do. Okay, so I might be stopping them from attacking me. Let me have a look at the time. It's night. All right, so we're stumbling around in the night. I am going to take these guys and put them into line abreast to try and just widen out slightly my search area. Push it at 5-minute slots. And see if anything comes. Now, I do actually have discretion, so I'll go up to 20 knots and head up north and see if anything arises. Obviously, I've got no particular way of knowing, so we're not seeing anything so far. The game never models the kind of signals intelligence that navies relied on ever since the First World War, and indeed beforehand. The British, here we go. The old line abreast didn't seem to change their deployment or anything. Let's go to Squad Max and head this way and see if we can find anything interesting. Seemingly not at the moment. Well, we're generally catching. I mean, it could be anything as complicated as a merchant ship. Okay, they're turning towards us. Still no idea. It's a little bit risky because if it turns out to be an annoying destroyer, it's a merchant ship. Okay. Is it one of ours? Okay, there's another radar contact up here. Back up to maximum speed. Who they are, they also seem to be moving slowly. And also a single ship. So once again, that would imply that it's a merchant. Nearly having to run it down. Okay, so that does it for the merchant ships. I'm going to bring the force south. So it's a slight blindsman's buff. really anything that's not. Oh, hello. Where's that? Right, up there. Fine. So, two battleships. Uh huh. So, there's a radar contact. Installation 26. Go head on for it. Minimize our risk of torpedoes. Still no idea what it is. Ah! Don't think it's a battle cruiser because they haven't got any battle cruisers. I think it's a heavy cruiser. Well, now these two decide to take notice of my line abreast instructions. Let's go back to line ahead. Still thinks it's a battle cruiser and is still hitting it a lot. Ah, well, it's on fire and it's sinking, apparently. That's a good thing. Go around this way. I love how you know what it is, and then it's like, oh, it's gone a bit misty. Are we sure that's the same ship? They do stay afloat despite, I'm going to say, hundreds of hits. There may be a destroyer that was with the Pisa. patrol boats and merchant ships. Other than that, nothing much doing. Corvette sunk for nothing. Yeah. So well, I don't know why it carried us on for so long, because in fact, that was its only ship. Have a look at its force suffering. Yeah, 215. I may have overdone the sinking of the Polar. Leave that scenario. Prestige, not that I'm particularly bothered. Blockade still causing hardship. Liberté has condenser trouble. Can't understand improved blind fire capability. Well, it would be nice if heavy. So last turn, the fortifications weren't mentioned. Now the fortifications get mentioned again, which is a bit annoying. Particularly, we have no ability to target those fortifications. So 9 sunk by submarines, 4 by merchant ships. So nothing too troubling, really. We lost 2 submarines. Ooh. So our blockade holds. Close that. Okay, not quite the quick victory I was hoping for. So let's go for our next month. I'm not doing small engagements. Convoy defense. Okay, let's accept the convoy defense, which they decline. The Amiral Jean Bart, built in Britain, has given us valuable insights into British armour technology. So that's nice. Surprisingly, surpassing its design speed. Now, historically, the French tend to underperform in speed, often by a knot, sometimes by 2 knots. I've even seen 3 knots underneath the speed, so it's quite nice that it's a bit faster. So the Italians are trying to do peace. I'm not doing peace until I capture Sardinia. So nope. And Luce is not keen. So there's our armor breakthrough. Also a radar breakthrough. Improves blind fire accuracy. That's going to be very helpful. Heavy fighting, blah, blah, blah. Not as I'd want. And we've sunk a destroyer. And we've lost. Oh, it's swept the minefield. You don't see that message very often, that our minesweepers actually swept a minefield. And then they've sunk 12 merchant ships, but they've lost 2 submarines. We were fine for submarines, and their surface ships seem to have stopped raiding. Now, I've been taking quite a few hits on my corvettes. I do have half a dozen under construction, but I think I would like another half a dozen. So if we go here and open the design, I quite like a minesweeping variant. So let's save that. Okay, and choose a new name. Go. A bit about the fire control. So in a month's time, we will do another half a dozen of those. The completion of the Amiral Jean Bart, which is working up in Northern Europe, has given us a bit of money. And I'm noticing that we have the 2 Marseillaise in reserve at the moment because we have such superiority. One is obsolete or obsolescent already, and the second one obviously will go so quite quickly. So this seems like a nice chance to just modernize that. And what I'd love to do is stick a SAM on these guys. So I'm going to go to add, and maybe the W position. Yep, there, that's nice. That takes us 350 tons overweight. I think the utility of planes on cruisers is getting less and less because really these guys should be hanging around with the carriers. So if I remove the planes, the hangar, and the catapult, that takes it down to just 50. And then I can lose the remaining 50 by making a painful choice. So the torpedo reloads, we've had a ship blow up because of torpedo reloads, is nice. And then maybe just a couple the self-defense guns of the AA. And yeah, that will do. It'll take 8 months. They will cost 3,000 in total to rebuild, so 450. I could go down the whole engine machinery and see if I could get a whole pile more of weight for stuff, but honestly, that would be so expensive. So they need to upgrade their sensors as well. So that's one less AA, and that's all good, I believe. Let's just check. We must select a builder. Well, I guess that's probably a good thing. So our own yard. Oof. Britain. Anyone else? No. Bring our own yard. So we need to lose 100 tons unexpectedly. So the couple less of the AAs will do that. And that let the reloads know. But it should allow us to up our self-defense guns to that kind of level. Okay, let's see if it's happy with all of that. Yes, it is. So am I. Boom. So taking the chance that or the opportunity that they're already in reserve, so they're not actually active, and just cracking on with those two. Still leaves us 2,500 to play with. Well, actually, I'm just going to let that ride because next term we're going to build those corvettes. So that seems like a nice place to leave it this month. So thanks for watching. Join me again next time, and we will see if we can get these Italians to fold and Sardinia to fall. Thanks for watching.